Tarot Truth Seeker here, and I am here with your Love Mercury retrograde reading for the month of July. All right, so if you have any type of connection to a Sagittarius, they got the same exact two cards here when it comes to the Oracle of Visions. And I'm going to actually go closer in on this so you can see what is going on. And I will also bring out you guys a shadow energy here, because I made a post about some people, specifically, I feel like they're female, and they're having a really great influence of manipulation on love lives. And I will say this is more so of magic and spiritual manipulation here, okay? So let me just let you get a vision of what is going on. Closer here. All right, so this first card, just looking at the picture, this is, I'm not going to put it on a gender, but it's real feminine energy, or somebody acting real feminine. I'm just going to put it like that. But this is somebody trying to manipulate the energy to force somebody else to be with them, recognize them, have some type of control over their love life. Okay. This is more about self. There is a selfishness here. This person, and like I keep saying, it's like the person, they do, but they don't want to be with them, even though they don't want them to really love anybody else. So this is a big thing of control issues. I don't know. I just remember I was watching this movie, or no, I was hearing somebody talk. I was at I don't know, it was just a bar, and I was getting something to eat. But this person was like, you know, I keep a check on my ex because I don't want them to love anybody else. I mean, I don't want to be with them, but they better not fall in love with anybody else. And this is exactly what this feels like. It's like, you know, I don't necessarily want you, but you better not fall in love with anybody else. And that is what this is. Because there is something, reminds me, like I said, of the World card. I said this was Sagittarius here, but like a new opportunity for, you know, a new opportunity to move forward in a different direction. But there is somebody trying to control another person's love life. And even in the shadow, this is a card. This reminds me of the Devil kind of energy here, but it's about temptation, manipulation, causing confusion. So you guys really need to protect your energy. You really need to be careful of the people that you come around, because this is a person resisting change. They're resisting change. This is all cards of like very strong manipulation. That's why I said karmics and stuff like that. It is the Mercury retrograde reading. So this type of energy is very, very heavy, because what the energy is, I'm going to go ahead and bring this out. The energy that we have over here is reset. Let's just start over. Okay. So you have to make sure the energy is clear enough for you to start over. But this just looks like somebody who just is unaware. This person is unaware. They're ready for new chapters in their life, and they seem to can't understand why things aren't working, or, you know, why they're having such a hard time moving in the direction of love. And this is somebody who really has that mindset that I don't want you to go anywhere, but I don't want you either. That's just, you know, that's what it is. So we have to be very, very, very careful, because this card is coming out too. And this is also like a card of acceptance and wanting to be accepted. So you need dealing with that type of energy. So be careful with that, because that's some really dark energy here. All right, so let's see what's going on with you. So we have the Four of Swords in reverse. So if you've been single, or you really have took a time out to take a break just from the whole love scene, or you've been dealing with somebody and you just decided to detach yourself from the situation, let you think on it for a minute, let me sleep on it, because I had you you be the one laying down and stuff, at a very, very vulnerable energy and unaware of what's going on. But finally, you may be about to wake up to this and get clarity about situations where you could not move. All right. And behind that reset, we have timing is going to take place. Timing is a big deal. So your overall romantic energy is the Knight of Cups. Like I said, you're about to arise, and the way that you're moving here is through the heart. Matters of the heart, romantic, very light, flirtatious, but having or wanting a destination. All right. And the energy on the outside of you, whether it's the person that you're dealing with or you're just into dating energy, is very light as well. It's very playful. This person, they really if you were to meet them or if you know them, they're just kind of, this is a really, I'm just going with the flow. I don't have any set intentions. I'm just on a journey to explore. And this is their energy. It's very, very light while you're more secure of what you want. So you be going towards somebody and it looks, as you can see, the energy is looking away. It doesn't mean that they don't care and they're not interested, but they just are. I just am who I am right now. I'm really not on a journey or a path that is clear. I'm just trying to figure things out, okay? So that is your dating energy that you're dealing with. Could be a female influence, a water sign here. Doesn't have to be, or this could be just the overall energy. Does not always have to be a third party. But this would be more matters of the heart, heart-to-heart conversations, feeling each other on a deeper, more intense, intuitive level, okay? Okay, yeah. So let's see what's going on in your energy. Remember, this can be vice versa. It does, you just pick where you belong, okay? What we have is trust. So trust and forgiveness, all right? So you may be a person who is dealing with this type of, these people having these control issues here, and you have to forgive the situation in order to move fast. You have to regain trust issues because it looks like you're coming out of time of peace, of being quiet, and now you're ready to be active, okay? You've decided kind of how you want to go about something. So when it comes to this person or these people, I'm sorry, because it could be if you're just dating. But let me tell you what's going on with this energy. We have a soulmate here. So one person could be a soulmate. We have uncertainty. Like I told you already, this person, you know, they're just living. This is simply, I'm just living. This is when you ask them, what are you looking for? And they really don't give you a direct answer because they don't know what they're looking for. Okay, so that could be the uncertainty. For some of you, you're going to have to slow down because you're on two different levels, a page and a knight. They would have to come meet somewhere in the middle here. Then you have somebody who really does care. But like I said, they could be looking for a job. They could be looking for their soul's purpose. They could be looking for what, you know, where they belong. This is somebody who's also looking for where they belong beyond just love and romance. So you would have to, you know, take your time with this person. Patience here. And we also have some of you will be dealing with a spiritual catalyst. And that has to do with a very influential person. A lot of times the page of wands could also mean you guys have some type of karmic lessons to learn with each other, and it's not a bad thing, but definitely teacher learning connection here. All right. So if anything, we have to let go of the control issues of how something is going to play out as well, and just let it go. Just let it see how it comes out. Don't put any expectations upon this energy if you're dealing with somebody like that, because you never know. And it doesn't mean that they're a bad person at all, but sometimes when people are looking for their personal belonging, that becomes most important to them. If not, they become lost, and you don't want to deal with anybody like that who is a lost soul, okay? So let's see. Yes, we are up and active. So once you find, and we are looking towards the past, but once we find what it is that we want in a person, and we choose that one, then we'll go for it, okay? And it may not even be like a choice, but you got to get on the same accord is the biggest thing. Where the universe wants you to be doing is to be going forward, okay? Forward movement, any trust, all those trust issues and things that we have not been dealing with and that we have been avoiding and pushing off, confront it, deal with it, and just keep moving forward. No need to look back at this at all, okay? So there must be good opportunities for you moving forward here. Yep. Didn't I tell you, like, it's somebody who is still trying to hold on no matter what. If you're dealing with them, if you haven't talked to them, I don't care, like in 2-3 months, it doesn't matter. They have not let go. Somebody has not let go, whether it's one of you or the both of you. And it's like, I don't want to really be with you. You irritate me, but I don't want you to be with anybody else either. That's holding very heavy on this connection. Or on the relationships in your life, because that would deeply affect anything new that came into your life. It's like a soul tie. Cut the cords or go back to the cord. It depends on what you want to do. And I feel like that's a decision that you would really have to go in tune with your spiritual side and make that choice. Okay? So what are we looking at? Yeah. It was good. It was good. We're looking back at that. But trust was broken somewhere. And for some of you, you stay with the person, okay? You stay with the person, but you got to get over the trust, and you got to get over, and you got to forgive them and move on. Because this is a dwelling. It is a dwelling sense. Now, where this even stems from, yeah, inconsistencies, separation, a lack. But you want to know something? That lack came before this emotional happiness that we felt. Like I say, in relationships, we tend to have on rose-colored glasses when it comes to what the relationship be lacking. Red flags. We saw it, but we just felt like it would pass. Like this too shall pass. Okay? So nothing, when we have this high priestess energy, which is, we have to see your actions or that other person's actions, whomever that you're wanting to go towards, it depends on the unity of the both of you as far as creating an outcome. Because with the high priestess, nothing is manifested. Nothing is written in stone. This is why it says divine timing, because timing is going to tell where you and another person goes. Okay? Will you guys start over again or not? Okay? It's some moon energy for you. There's a phase that is going to come that really determines how a relationship is going to go. There also will be revealing to let you know. There will be enlightenment. Okay? So if you look forward, you would be able to see that. Because what this does, the universe does, is I'm going to reveal something to you, a couple of things about your situation, the person, the future, and you make your determination how you want to go about that. This is a very passive energy. It's up to you. Nothing gets manifested, but there is potential. With the high priestess, there's potential, but it takes the both parties in order to create something good. So it just all depends. So, yep. We're shown what we need to see, but we have two opposing sides here, okay? Because the long term, or not the long term, but the probability of this is nothing being decided upon, kind of staying stuck in this. So we have a 2 and then we still end with a 2. So we can't quite come to a conclusion based off of what has been shown. Has to be a level of fear there. Some of you, I won't lie, with this death card in reverse, that's kind of digging up something that has been buried. Somebody is trying to dig up something that has been buried, it's gone, it has passed, but somebody feels like it can come back again and be something, and there is potential for that. But like I said, there may be interference. There may be interference here from a female figure or a water sign, or even an earth sign in the back, Virgo. Whew. All right, so how to get over this here? We have Judgment. We got 2 cards of rebirth. Can we revive this? Judgment has to, the death card has to do with something ending, right? Being buried. But then the Judgment card, it has to do with revival. Can it come back? But what happens with this is the truth. We have that forgiveness. It is forgiveness being honest. Only honesty comes with this. And I feel like that's another thing. If somebody can't be 100% honest about everything that they have done, whether light or dark, that would be if this goes anywhere. So somebody is going to be stuck with, I don't want to tell the full truth. I can't be 100% honest. Somebody just can't be 100% honest, and it kind of leaves them there until you, and the universe is going to say, until you spill everything out, nothing can go. So whether it's being honest with self or being honest with somebody else, if we don't get that out, nothing can move forward. What we need is a complete reset. This is the reset card. This is a second chance card to do something again, to correct something, whoever this energy is. If you're wanting something from the past, that's what it's going to take. If the person is not willing to do that, then it has potential, but it can't go anywhere. If you're on a personal spiritual level, there's something that we're having to awaken to about our own self, whether it's trust issues or forgiving ourselves or blaming ourselves, or finally accepting a situation for what it is. Okay? That's just the deepness of this. If you are to go the other way, we're at confliction. So there's no resolution here, but there's resolution just to be in awaken and seeing everything. This means you're going to see everything for what it is when the high priestess come. They reveal it bit by bit, okay? Bit by bit, then they reveal the whole thing to you. You make a decision about what it is that you want to do. You come to the realization, do you want to do something again? Maybe go in a different direction. You do something again, you become whole again, you go in a different direction. Or you deal with the relationship you've already dealt with. Because there's some, what do you want to call it? incompleteness in the back here. We didn't finish this off. We didn't close it up, and somehow it's still open and it's still bothering us, whether we want to connect with this person or totally get over them. There's something that has not completely come to a close, and you have to allow it to do so. Okay, so that's what I'm saying for you guys. Thank you. Have a blessed